It's not my fault. We were at Target. I saw one last bag of them, and I'm just like, hey, these look delicious. I was right. But I'm always right, so. Alright.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it's here for
Anyway, if y'all don't remember, we are in Shanghai, and we're currently tasked with saving a call girl who was basically kidnapped. Well, that's the side quest we're doing currently. Rescue the call gal. Right. But we also don't know how loud it'll become once the actual, like, action starts, but I can pop it up about 2 more decibels real quick. 10 should do it. Anyway, they're in an alleyway right over there on our right, but there's an easier way to get to them. I don't remember how to get there.
I feel like the only place to work around here is TYM. I don't feel like being a part of the machine.
You want to work for that weirdo Hugh Darrow in that chair?
我前阵子回纽约的时候，看了电视里那个新闻。
So there are 3 guys I need to take out. But I don't remember the short... Oh, it might be down here, actually. Because I can approach them from where that other guy went to go sit in the sewers. I can approach them from there. And that's where I actually want to approach them. At least that's how I always do it. Yeah, no worries. If you can't hear things, just tell me and I can turn it up for you easily. Gotta make my viewers happy, you know.
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wai.
That way. Alright.
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wai. Keep running, Lao Wai. Don't come back, Lao Wai.
So the reason I like to approach from here is I can get him easily. Half the time. Alright, I'm gonna resave here. That way when I inevitably fail to hit him... Go ahead. That way when I fail to hit him, I can at least redo it.
It's not the place for you.
Fuck.
Get out, Lao Wei. Keep running, Lao Wei. Hey, don't come back, Lao Wei.
Lao Wei. I'm gonna reload this. I'm gonna try a different approach. I don't remember how I usually take this guy out, sadly. A CC extension, like... I could. The biggest problem is I garble my words a lot. Closed captioning and me are not friends.
Leave me!
枪声！枪声！
Are you kidding me? Well, let's try that again. I mean, yeah, I could... I have no problem doing that. Link me and we can give that a try.
Leave me!
枪声！
Leave me!
They all took a nip nap.
Leave me! Get away!
Access granted.
Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
Well, that was what you call easy.
Good evening, sir.
Ning, did you find her?
Yes.
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture without resorting to murder.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Meaning I could plant drugs on him.
Not on him. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me.
Leave the drug.
I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
Okay.
Once Chan is gone, what will you do? Won't some other drug lord turned pimp take advantage of your vulnerability?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire them to protect us. It should be more than enough, and I can trust them.
Can you read it?
Why does his death need to look like a suicide?
I've made threats against Chan in the past. Because you helped Ning, if anything happens to Chan now, his harvester friends will think we are responsible. I do not want that to happen.
Tell me about Diamond Chan.
He's a monster. At first, he forced my girls to take drugs until they be addicted. It made them easy to control and dependent on him. But now, with cheap black market augmentations and customers with augmentation fantasies, it is even worse.
The Li Xing you spoke of earlier.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments are just another form of control. The girls can always be tracked, and the need for neuropathy means they will not run away.
What kind of payment is involved?
Double what I gave you for rescuing Ning, if you make certain we are rid of Chan for good.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop.
Gravity will do
Knock
the
him
rest.
out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. If you do not wish to kill him, there is the other way. Knock out Chan, leave the drugs, and come back to me so I can contact my friend. If all goes good, Chan will be in prison for the rest of his life.
By the way, how is the volume with her talking? Because, you know, the volume's off the chart for me.
I'll do it.
Good.
Like, I'm not
I'll
loud.
give you the
it's just
address of Diamond Chan's apartment.
on the audio
It
mixer.
is on one of the nearby rooftops.
Is loud.
Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his... But if you wish...
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around. But be careful. Even alone, Chan is dangerous.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder. Any suspicion will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps. Which means strictly hand-to-hand submission shouldn't be a problem.
That is good, yes. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
Alright, let's pop this down 1 decibel. 1 decibel. Perfect. Another reason why having the Icarus landing gear would be great. I could just jump off of this from here and land perfectly fine. But no. I have to think ahead and plan what I actually need to have. Oh well.
Here, everything for good price.
Everything for good price.
Thank you. Come again.
Take your come again. Actually, I think I will take it down to just 8. Because it looks like, even with all the talking and everything, it'll still be fairly loud. Hopefully this will be just fine. Ah! Ah! Anyway. We are going to Lower Hengsha.
Amazing view of the cityscape on the rooftop that's just underneath the canopy. If you're nice enough, maybe I'll take you there.
You know, I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this whole city on top of the city thing.
Come on, the island's only so big, and you said it yourself. It's a center of 3 complex structures. Want to keep that way? Have to build up.
But at what cost? It's taken 12 years to build the Pangu so far, and it could take another 10 more to finish.
So how is all y'all's evening been, yo? Nope. Save. Fine. Pretty good. I gotta kick some AI butt in oh no. Not that that is much of a challenge, but
Access granted.
these are explosive barrels. Who likes chaos? You have an issue? Oh no, what's the issue? Well, I gave you the chaos. Throwing explosive barrels. So much fun.
Well, Lila.
Oh no! Not the allergies! Heaven forbid the allergies! Ugh, no! Yay!
Ah! A visitor to Lord.
You got the hives?
Access granted.
Oof.
We'll find her. I don't care what your excuses are. How one little bitch escaped from a cage, let alone get past that many off guards. Competence here is extraordinary. Who do you care what happened to them? No one is here.
Right, no one is here. Boink. I love how we're supposed to leave no mark on him, but we beat the shit out of his face. Which I'm pretty sure would leave a sizable dent. Oh, that was easy. I am the refrigerator bandit. I'm kind of like the sticky bandit from Home Alone, except for we fought with refrigerators. Well, do what you need to do. You know, your health is first, streams are second. Don't make me reprimand you like I reprimand monkeys.
Access granted.
Good. Oh my god, I love this guy. Maybe I should start taking Benadryl when I can't sleep at night. Knock me the fuck out, yo.
Access granted.
Don't call me a loser, I just broke into your house, and I'm stealing your shit. I love all I get is a get out loser after I break into his apartment. Like, what would you say to the person who broke into your apartment? Get out, loser! Is that what you would say? Would you be like, the fuck, bruh? Why are you breaking into my apartment? Yeah, but the biggest problem is that requires me to wake up. And I don't like doing that whole wake up scene. To do drugs.
Access granted.
I love how he used a stop worm to get a stop worm. So, ammo capacity. Yeah, well, with how often I need it, I don't think I should use it. Ever. That's just my professional opinion. I am, after all, a psychologist. And I don't think my mental health is good. Obviously, as a psychologist, I know I shouldn't be self-diagnosing myself. I'm a professional. I think I know what's the best for my health. Okay. Back to Ming. I'm a profesh funky. I'm Professor Funky Fresh. And I'm about to prescribe these heavy beats for ya.
Has Chen been taken care of?
I planted the drugs and left him unconscious in his apartment. Your friend should have no trouble with the arrest.
I will contact him immediately. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done. But here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it.
I can think of something else.
喂，健，是没？都好了，他做了。是，谢谢，祝你好运。
She didn't even finish talking before she hung up on him. How rude. How rude. Anyway.
"这是我唯一可以肯定的。
走开！你会把收割者招来的，那很危险。
I just like to hack things. I don't even think I ever have to go up here, but I just want to hack it for the sake of hacking. Uh-oh, is someone getting sleepy already?
Hey, American, go Yankees! You want good time? Go to the Hive. You want better time? Find a Honghua. Beautifulest women in Hangsha.
Beautifulest women in Hangsha.
Access granted.
Go Yankees! Wait, do it again.
Lower city is place to be.
No.
Upper city?
That's a teleport. Well, you need to stop with the burning. Oh, I do have the Icarus Landing. That's the Icarus Landing. Tell it to your face. Alright. The mode is face. Stop that. Did it listen? I'm gonna try 2 more times before I just say fuck it. I can do it. I just need to not stack them so dumb. Thank God Jensen has an arm and a half. Poor doggy. Damn it! There's a fucking ceiling. God. That's annoying. I love how I said 2 more times and this is my 3rd try, but... Shh. Nope. Can't do it. I don't know how to do it. It's almost like I need... long jump. Or high jump. But I don't have it. I don't care about hacking level 5. I don't care about that. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever!
Bell Tower's got the whole apartment complex locked down.
I need to
Nobody
get
knows
something in
why.
my apartment.
觉得没人会想着
I
继
don't
续调查
care
原
what
子
kind of
来的
operation is going on. Now let me...
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
I need to get something in my
你想
apartment.
让一个钟楼的调查员有点基本的礼貌，在这
I
场
need to
分
get
上，
something in my apartment.
Anyone crosses this perimeter, give them 1 warning. If they ignore you, start shooting. You can't risk infiltration.
Do I give my warning in English?
What kind of question is that? Whatever the fuck language you want.
I can't speak Mandarin. What if they don't understand me?
Everyone understands the universal sign language of the pointed pistol. Trust me, Lieutenant.
Good point, sir.
Everyone understands the universal language of a pointed pistol. I tased his butthole. Delicious. Crispy fried butthole. My favorite. Slurp it up on a Tuesday.
Malik, you might have been right about that trap. Hengsha Court Gardens is under lockdown by Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under contract with the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.
Just dropped a fucking heavy box on my head. I feel like the smartest man in the world. Welcome back, Motive. We just broke into an apartment complex. No wonder this guy went out so fast. You see where I got him? Fucking right in the ear, dude. Right in the ear, dude.
Is anyone there?
I got him the second time. Okay, don't let me save. That's odd. That's really odd. Let's tab out and back in. I can't access, save, or load. That's honestly no bueno. Call mom. Rachel 555-4408. Forever alone. Hurrah.
Access granted.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
There we go. It wouldn't let me save in there for whatever reason. What are you dummies doing? Apparently they don't want me to initiate... Uh-oh.
If anyone's here, come out now! Must have been nothing.
Ha! Got him! I very much enjoy dead memes, by the way. Dead memes. The memes that are no longer alive. Free praxis. I'll take. I mean, who doesn't love dead memes?
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
What kind of pie? Is it a pizza pie? Because if so, I'd like some. So now we can jump very high. A boing, a boing. I'm having pizza for my birthday. And cake. Pizza and cake. Cake and pizza. Birthday pizza. I'm gonna get 2 birthday cakes. My mom's gonna make me a birthday cake, and Panda's gonna buy me a birthday cake, and then I'm gonna buy me some birthday pizza, and then I'm gonna be happy and fat.
那些商人能帮你搞到几乎任何东西，尤其是那些不寻常的家伙。
如果你不怕死，
Somebody told us that the Hive is the place to go around here.
Yes, many business people from Upper Hampshire go there. Where are you traveling?
My buddy Les never pays to get into the Hive.
Does he know one of the bouncers?
No. So this don't sneak away into the back alley. Share with the rest of them? I don't think so.
See, you're gonna be jealous of the birthday cake my mama makes me. I ask her for angel food cake, and she makes a special kind of icing that she layers the outside of the angel food cake, and then she cuts the angel food cake in the middle, and then fills the middle with strawberries, and that cream. So you get extra cream everywhere, even in the center, and then you sprinkle strawberries on top. It's probably the cheapest and easiest cake my mom could make, but I love it.
Good to see you again, sir. Go right in.
So, while we were perusing through the whorehouse earlier, we picked up a Hive membership card. So we can just walk in. Easy peasy.
想要什么东西，大把在处看看。
That's right, bell tower. So I see this guy laying on the ground in the alley, all beat up around him. And blood pouring out of his shoulder. The harvesters must have taken his
What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tom.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs. You got a favorite poison?
The poison.
The Golden Phoenix sling.
Oh, a man of taste, are we?
An
excellent choice. There you go.
Yes, you're a man of very good taste.
You've got to be kidding me. The owner of the most
I kind of figured that would happen. Who's jealous of my birthday cake?
That's right. So I see this guy laying on the ground in the alley, all beat up.
You've got to be kidding me. The owner of the most...
What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tom.
Everyone wants to wait. Everybody wants to talk to Tom.
Oh.
Go upstairs. Oh. You're not jealous of my birthday cake because you don't like angel food cake or strawberries, I assume. And you also don't like cake. And you also don't like pizza. God, you just hate everything, don't you? How can you survive? You know, you can make it with raspberries instead. Or orange berries, or banana berries. Really, any berry you can get your hands on, you can make it. Oh, don't forget nut berries too. Those are good too. You don't like banana berries? What are you? Some kind of monster? But you said you don't like any kind of berry. And you said you don't like banana berry. How can you like banana berry but hate berries? The name's Bone. James. It is because I declared it a banana bear.
喜欢这里的设备吗？是高科技啊！好，我不接受点歌的，我可是个艺术家。
Nothing, I suppose.
Oops. Banana berry. That's what it's called. It's a banana berry. Because it's the berry of a banana. I think you're just too sleepy to remember what a banana berry is, to be honest. That's all. I'll forgive you. God, look how ugly his face is.
I thought you had better manners. Don't you know to knock before entering a room?
This isn't a social call, Tom.
You bell tower boys. Always with the funny. So, what you want today?
I'm looking for a cybersecurity specialist named Van Bruggen. You know him?
Doesn't ring any bell. What'd he do? Steal something?
Let's just say he's pissed off the Dragon Queen. And so will you if she finds out you're hiding him.
Khan, you know I'd never bet on a loser. Bobby, you waste a bone and meat? You there?
Yeah, boss?
Get a message to Van Bruggen. Capsule 301, Alice Guard and Pods. Tell him, if he stick his head out, Tai Young Medical is gonna chop it off.
I've never actually seen this scene before.
Malik, you were right. Tong is help.
However, I prefer the legitimate one. So we're gonna actually go see that one. Because I prefer this way.
就在楼上走的那个，穿迷彩服的那个，没开什么
Yeah, sure. Everyone's swimming.
戴黑眼镜。
You work here?
Yeah. You could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you?
Mr. Tong!
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
The people hunting Van Bruggen work on an international scale. If he's not on your radar yet, then Tong is way behind. I can help him catch up, but only if we pool our information.
Don't try to bullshit a bullshitter. Van Bruggen's the only game in town. You know it, I know it, so of course Tong knows it. You can tell us nothing we don't already know. The only thing a guy like you get in China is a bullet in your thick skull. Do yourself a favor and run home while you still can.
You see that bodyguard over there? If you're gonna play tricks on the Guilo, you gotta train your people better. Everything about him is shouting out who you really are, Mr. Tong. Now how about we go someplace private? Unless you want everyone in the club to know what you're hiding.
Fine. Fine. I'll meet you in my office, downstairs in the basement. The boys will let you through.
See, I don't actually need to, like, be sneaky.
想要什么东西，大把在厨房。
Because I've got the Casey Og, which allows me to just, you know, use pheromones to influence my conversation. But this is the path I'm used to. Influence him, then get back here, get a different... Yeah, you use your pheromones.
You look like a tough guy. Just remember, plenty of tough guys here.
I wonder if I can walk past him. Come on, Kane. This guy got ding dang dong fucked. Not worth trying to hack the others because I can blatantly be seen by the bouncers and I just get myself fucked. Yeah, my Casey Aug allows me to activate pheromones during conversations to influence people to my side of the conversation. So there's two ways to do it. One of them is the Casey Aug, which allows you to really kind of just see, you know, when they're alphas, betas, you know, I'm watching things, reading things in order to determine if I need to do something or not.
So, we got some privacy now. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
They might look even more bad.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No.
Hey, leaving already, tough guy? Because you might want to go over to the bar and order yourself a drink before you do. Maybe Bobby will have something for you.
Bobby?
The bartender. The real bartender, that is.
Thanks. I just might check that out.
You do that.
You got a favorite poison?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire? Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But alright, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does. And that's where you come in. Bow Tower set up a surveillance network around town. A series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy augs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Once you've hacked in. Jaya! Jaya! My biggest complaint about this game is the fact that, you know, so in the upper left, underneath my health, you see the 2 battery bars. Yeah? So each of those battery bars is basically like a timer for my quote-unquote abilities. So in this game, so like anytime I punch someone to sleep, for instance, I use up 1 bar of my battery. However, it will only freely recharge 1 bar. No more? God damn it. And the only way to recharge it is to eat these candy bars that I have on number 5. Right. But that's also the same for like throwing things or doing other abilities. Like, that's the reason I'm not jumping out and grabbing like the cloaking ability, which would allow me to walk around completely invisible, because I don't want to waste my time with the whole eat candy in order to utilize it, as well as like punch people to sleep. There we go. I mean, eventually I will probably end up upgrading them just because it's fairly convenient.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
Access granted.
1 down, 2 to go, my friend.
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only 1 remaining.
Access granted.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhao district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
请不要再烦我。
You know, lady, if you're a little bit more rude, I will beat the shit out of you.
"你好，很高兴认识你。
Access granted.
You're imagining things. I think it came from around here. Looks clean to me.
Let's. You gonna fall asleep already?
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen. But I'll try.
But I'll try. Yay! Hi, Lucius. Bushy. Bushy, Lucius is just laying over there, just kind of enjoying life, laying on my sweatshirt that I wore walking the other day. He's just like, it smells good.
Access granted.
Ooh, that was fast. I'm like super hungry for pizza right now. Like, I don't have any. And like, it's really bumming me out. Like, who the fuck doesn't have pizza?
Access granted.
To be honest, why haven't you shared?
Who's there? See who it is.
If anyone's here, come out now.
To buy?
Looks like nothing. Back to work.
What kind is it first? Oh my god, he was shot! Wait, hold on, sorry. Sorry, hold on. Oh my god, he was murdered! I love pepperoni. I just staged a murder scene.
I heard something. Let me check it out. Go see what's going on.
If anyone's here, come out now.
I think you're seeing things.
There's only 4 more people in here. I could probably take them all out really easily and quickly. Where'd you get the pizza from? Is it a local place? Or is it like DiGiorno? Or is it a national chain? Like, these deets are very important. Thin crust, thick crust, rising crust, stuffed crust. Normal. Well, it's hard to say normal because I know a lot of places that have different kind of pizza cuts that, like, you know, like for instance, there's a Marion's nearby. They only cut tiny pieces, thin crust, and that is normal for them. Then there's Jet's Pizza that has, I've never actually had their normal quote pizza.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
So is
I
it
know
a
about the
crispy
Charlotte
thin
scam
crust?
you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guaylo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. Here, take this practice kit. It's top-notch, so have fun.
You got a favorite poison?
You've got a
Give me
favorite
a sec.
poison.
Yeah. Not like a busy.
Not like a busy. So kind of similar to Donato's. No, sadly you can't bring it here because by the time you got here, pizza wouldn't taste very good anymore, sadly. That's something I would love to do one day, is do like a taste test on stream for like maybe a blog. But the problem is with that is by the time, you know, like it just wouldn't, like for one, what would I do it on? I know what I would do it on. 2, that's super expensive. 3, would I really want to eat and get that much food delivered at like 9 a.m.? Or even just walk to go get it? You know what I mean? Now here's a really intense part of the game. So enjoy. Pay attention. Sharp attention.
这个月又能捉襟见肘了。
房租钱又不够了。
啊，很好，还不错。
还不错。
Yes. Beds on second and third floor.
Like, if anything, what I could do is, like, record it, like, the day before. And then, like, play the video on stream. Or, like, on podcast so we can listen. And then I can eat it and talk about it afterwards. But that's not as fun.
Access granted.
You're dead,
Let's get help.
Yeah, but you can't ask questions as I'm eating. I can't stop. I mean, I guess I can't technically, like, show what I'm eating either because, you know, well, it's a podcast. And I'm sure people don't want to listen to chewing noises either.
Access granted. Access granted.
Alright, I'm unsure if we'll get spotted hacking this, so we're just going to hack. I just used both of them? What the fuck, dude? Well, fuck having any more stops. Oh well.
Access granted.
This thing is not super responsive. Like, I could redo that and, like, not lose my stops, but at the same time, I don't care that much.
对不起，你不能从这。
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Malik,
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy
5
report?
minutes.
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt.
I did.
You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time.
I said you had
I met her during my
last at
internship for a private
8:40,
transportation and
5 minutes
logistics
ago,
firm here in Shanghai.
which now is 7.
She was a great pilot too, knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with
It's
the
okay,
wrong
though.
crowds. And it always had to do with some
Nah.
boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee, it drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen.
She was
deserved
a good
better.
girl, Jensen.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
Right.
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But
It's
I
almost
felt I had
sleepy
to do
time, is
something
it?
while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
All of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of iron and maybe.
You buy or sell? I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself. Yeah, I will be right here.
Yeah, I will be right here. Oh.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with...
Do I have to keep checking on you, Emotive, to make sure you haven't passed out?
I'm circulating a petition to have 2 women on the second floor of the West Wing. It's very obvious they're involved in prostitution.
我知道你在说什么。
People want experts. They can go to the Honghua.
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know, cats are not...
That's not true.
你看上去，你看了多久了，帅哥？你说中文吗？
The project which has consumed all of my attention. Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature
你这个人很不
through a
错，
combination of iron
不过
and
实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡觉。
That's an oof for the dude. She's just like, I'm not sleeping with you here. Oof, dude, you don't bring a lady to, like, a place like this to sleep with her. Ah. I'll keep that in mind.
Billionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me
我不会说英语。
你想要什么，老外？他不会自己离开的。他们
Iron seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean exploration is more risky.
你喜欢横沙吗？
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is the last cassette reporting to you.
Not only because they're both CEOs who profit off people carving themselves up and attaching mechanical toys to their bodies, but because they...
Let's see. Head trauma, cranial lacerations.
Both answer to our overlords, or order lords, as I like to call them.
Ra was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're
报
referring
个
to the
价，
Panchea
我搞不懂为什么街找不到人来这里修。好，不跟你聊了。
I'm trying to think how far we'll make it today. Probably making it to Taiyang.
It is an insult.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped...
Uh,
您是来横沙做手术的吗？
我一般不和陌生人说话。
Can't you see I'm busy?
因为这个
Go bother someone else.
感到紧张了吧？
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
because that isn't super suspicious
You
anyway.
need Praxis software? Okay.
Okay, bye now. Alright, what do we want to upgrade? We got 2 praxis points. We've got 3 praxis points. So our options are... I don't care about that. We can increase our stealth hacking. We can sprint longer. We can enhance our energy cell usage and recharge. We can take down multiple opponents. We could sprint faster, or we can activate cloaking. What do you think would be fun? Okay, we're gonna get the reflexive boost so that we can take 2 enemies simultaneously if they're close enough. Which obviously should be fun. Excuse moi.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes 2 of us.
Right. Well, though not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
Probably murder his ass right now and then get my money back.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof.
Beat him.
Something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
This is all very dun-dun. She was pregnant, and then she was murdered. Dun-dun. Oh, wait. She was murdered because she was pregnant. There we go. That should wake you up, too. Sleepies. Did that wake you up? I made an SVU joke and I put the dun dun knowing it would probably wake you up. What do you mean, the fuck? Did you not realize you passed out again? Right. I actually asked you a question of how I should handle my praxis kits. And when you didn't make any kind of indication, I was like, she fell asleep again. What is bad option? Nailed it. That's okay.
Access
I
granted.
took care of it. I gave myself the ability to take out 2 opponents at once. The refrigerator bandit strikes again. We have moved the refrigerator. Dun, dun.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
His login name is Master Player.
Access granted.
Malik. Looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find. Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
It was the refrigerator!
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Well, that's some sturdy glass, like... Yoink! Hold on. Never mind. Are you falling asleep again? A motive? A motive? Are you falling asleep? So only half asleep. Bam.
Access granted.
Don't apologize. You're the sleepy one.
Welcome to Hengsha.
Welcome to Get Hung Sha.
在当地的lâm诊所里。
Where are we? Oh, I know where we are. It's the whorehouse. We haven't gone over here. Because you're tired. There's no problem with being tired. You know, if you need the rests, you need the rests. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but you took the Benadryl, meaning you need the rests.
Good to see you again, sir.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
Alright. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report was full of inaccuracies. Like someone deliberately tampered with evidence.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation, something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? The police. From the very beginning, you knew you were safe, because the police could never touch you. Now with your family standing behind you.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee. But only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know! Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
Where the fuck you going?
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my god, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Access granted.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Ready for this, Shanghai Street Justice?
Jensen.
Malik.
First, take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee. Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2.
Malik.
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Just imagine someone broadcasting your confession of murdering somebody on the busiest street corner of Shanghai. Street justice! That's why you don't piss off angry women. Alright, we got 2 more practices again. So I will ask this question again, but this time you're paying attention. So, we have a couple of options we can do with our 2 practice kits. We can upgrade my hacking stealth, which would make hacking easier by about 30%. We can sprint longer. We can improve my battery recharge and give me an extra battery cell. We can protect against concussion grenades and EMPs. Actually, can I protect against EMPs? No. We can get cloaking. This is protection from EMPs. Or we can get protection from EMPs. Well, get close to protection from EMPs. Or sprint faster. There's a lot of information I just threw out there, though, so. I mean, the battery's going to suck regardless, simply because, you know, I have to eat these bars in order to replenish it. I mean, I've gotten basically everything that is useful for me at this point in the game. Everything here is just to make life easier, necessarily. The hacking stealth would make things easier for me. I do admit the EMP will be very useful fairly soon. Cloaking will be more useful towards the end of the game. Protection against flash grenades will be useful. I can only do one or the other. This is 2. So, I'll go for the EMP then, because that's going to be very useful. Yeah. Like, we're talking like 3 or 4 like main levels before we need the cloaking. And that need for cloaking is just, it'll make my life easier in one section only.
他火热的提醒那
If I didn't know this section right here, I'd say I'd need it now, but I don't.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
I just don't understand how a city can
Earth's
grow
ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron seeping and geothermal.
听着拼，我觉得你是个好人，可是我受不了你把你的东西都扔在大厅那。
我也不想的啊，可是我的家房间那么小，我下那些东西。
Could you imagine living in this hotel? Or is this... No, this isn't a hotel. This is apartments. These are apartment pods. Could you live in one of these pods?
Let me put this to you plain and simple, followers. Panchaea will never work. If Panchaea actually does one goddamnedest thing that will come forward, I will launch myself into the San Andreas.
So the guy in capsule 143 left his pod door open. No way. Yeah, so I couldn't help but sneak a look inside. And he has so much stuff lying around. It's incredible.
And geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risky. When will we be able to see it?
As soon as the installation.
If you would like to hear more.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Seraph, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this. You tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Seraph's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Seraph was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
My young medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me, how?
They're gonna kill me, man!
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
Alright, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Vegas. It doesn't happen
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
I want eyes on that bastard!
And it's time that we as a
Report!
species step
Where
up to
is
make
it?
things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow.
The only question I have for you followers, who's paying? Nothing yet. I'll neutralize!
I guess I can't actually do that. I'd never discovered that before. If I had stealth, I could actually do that, but... meh.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better.
Every corner!
Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron and geo...
Fuck. Stealth is difficult.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better.
That was way too close. Scheiße. I wanted to throw it a little farther, so I could just sneak right through, but I think I screwed that over. Poor janitor. He just wanted to clean the filth. So what I was hoping to do in that passageway the first time is it leads to directly right there, but he could see me. So sadly, it did not work out that way. Oh shoot, I want to save right here. Don't like that. Mines, you're supposed to be on the surface, not floating off of it. Come on, game, you didn't even try. Usually there's a place to turn off the electricity. In a section like this. Oh well. So you're saying I shouldn't do a DVD stream tonight, maybe? I don't know. True. Were we gonna do something on Animal Crossing later? I don't remember. I mean, if I did anything, it'd be at like 11, so...
Just get on. See anyone? You see anything? Don't go back!
Damn it, I knew that was going to happen. That was the big thing we needed to get done today, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Ah, well, don't worry about it. I better kill him.
Just get on patrol. You see anyone? Shoot. Hey! What happened?
It's sleepy time, bitches.
Malik, get Pritchard on the line. Tell him I need everything he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building. Schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
One more pie.
I trust you'll show the utmost discretion.
Here is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make...
I think we're about to end it, though. Because we're about done. With what we needed to do.
You need access software?
I want to see if they added anything. No.
Okay, bye now.
Okay, bye now. I want to show you how I upgraded my gun, and then we will be leaving. Wait, hold on. I need to see my inventory because I might want to sell some things before we go. Actually, we do want to sell some things, so we're not done yet. I need to go find our hotel lady. Oh god, yeah, we're full. So, let me show you how I've upgraded my revolver.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract one of these days.
You crazy bastard!
Explosions. Yay, explosions. I have explosive rounds. We is right. That'll help for the, like, 2 other bosses we have. Alright. If I remember correctly, which I most certainly do, we gotta go here, and then we gotta do a flip, and then we go up here, then we go here, and then we go run here, then we do a flip, and then we go right here.
A little friendly advice.
Then we go over here, and then we do a flip. Then we go over here. Then we do a jump, and then a jump flip. And bada bing, bada boom. We're here.
帅哥，你看上去。
I got what you need.
I got what you need. Well, that's not helpful at all.
Thank you. Come again.
Take you, come again. I need another pistol, but we'll get one later. Anyway, that's all we're gonna be doing right now. I hope you all enjoyed today. But we're gonna be ending our Deus Ex right here. And we'll pick up again with this tomorrow. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody. Stay funky, people.